City podcast.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How do you know if they can see you? Hello?
I sound, oh my God, there it is. Oh God, yes, it sounds so good. It sounds just like I am talking to my friend while holding cup with string attached to it.
Do you need loud?
Listen, no, it's I believe it may be these Southwest Airlines headphones that you procured for me.
You fucking moron.
Is that too loud?
Sounds great to me.
What about that?
That sounds real good. Oh,
Whoa.
yeah. Hey, we're just getting situated, okay? We're back, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slop City.
Ladies and gentlemen, just maneuvering my surroundings. Yub, yub, yub. We are... Do you guys have trouble when you sit on your couch trying to get comfy? Because I'll be honest, I fucking do.
Well, I have a grievance.
What's the grievance?
You said you turned on my
Heating pad?
heating pad, and I look over because I didn't feel it activated, and it was off.
I definitely turned your fucking heating pad on. I promise you.
She was like helping Mama. She's like, I got your heating pad all set up. I'm going to move this out of the way so you can just scoot on up there.
Oh, God. I was just making sure she's all good. I moved the little Otto man. I mean, I'm taking care of Mommy.
She's taking care of business every day, and she is taking care of business in every way.
It's like, that's like the, I have a boyfriend.
So don't ask me out.
No.
Man, this is a pretty cool setup we got going on here in Lafayette, Indiana. Here, beautiful Lafayette Staybridge apartment complex.
Staybridge in Suites apartment complex / place you can come in and do a weekly combine, an NFL combine here. You could do that.
And you know it's a weekly place because they said they only come in and clean every week.
Oh, yeah. Well, this morning, a lady knocked on the door, and I opened it up so confident. No pants on. Mm-hmm. I wasn't like right when I got out of the shower when I looked like a dude, you know? But I opened up the door, saw her, and she was like alarmed because I didn't have pants on.
Right.
And if I open the door to you and I don't have pants on, I'm not looking really to,
Seduce?
Not at all. I'm more opening it up, don't have pants on. It could be a little like, whoa, look at me, I'm zany. Or right. It could just be like, hey, let's just not make a big deal out of this. I open the door, I don't have pants on, I'm in the middle of some errands, I'm doing stuff.
There's another option, and it could be that you're like one of those guys in the trench coat that opens it up and shows his ding-dong on unsuspecting people.
Oh, man.
Just because you're a woman doesn't mean you can't be a, what's it called?
Predator.
Not a stripper.
Predator.
No. What's that word?
Escort.
The guy that opens the thing. He's a...
Flasher.
Yes.
Man. You just don't hear about flashers anymore.
Didn't we do a whole episode about flashers?
Well, we did. Yes. I mean, there is history record of them, but,
Uh-oh.
Oh, God. This feels good. But, I mean, I don't know any, local flashers that are going on right now, It's like hearing about a cop busting someone for weed. It's like, dude, if you're doing that shit, you're a pussy. Do something cooler.
I think that it's also because there's so many surveillance cameras around, you're going to get caught.
Oh, yeah.
That might be part of the fun for people is evading capture.
Yeah, part of the thrill. Yeah, I was living on the edge tonight, dude. We were in Lafayette, Indiana, and a couple cops were backstage.
Yep.
Guess what I did? Went into a room that was so far away from that police officer man and smoked weed in there. Yep. I did the right thing.
That's what the crowd did.
Oh, the crowd ate it up.
Let's see how Bobby J. Cox would feel about this. He would think it was funny, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Would love it.
Well, I didn't do any illegal things because I respect the law. I respect the law enforcement officers. And I'm not going to get taken to prison for illicit use.
The fact that you bleeped it.
Not only did I bleep it, but I went. I didn't even say it.
I think that at this day and age, dude, like if you're getting mad about a little doobie, if you're a fucking popo out there, if you're a landlord looking to bust a tenant, you know, smoking doobies, all that. I just think if you're still upset about that, you're so outdated.
Right.
You're not even in the same realm that I am.
They probably have watched Reefer Madness.
Is that the 60s thing that was like really spooky and yeah. Oh, God.
I remember in high school there was a group of kids who were stoners, and they were on the campaign trail already about weed, and they'd just be like, you know, lots of things are made from hemp, and the first founding fathers, blah, 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 and one day weed's going to be legal. I'm like, you guys are stoners. You're not right. And look at them. They're fucking right.
Yeah. Oh, they are right, but not in some states. Like where we're at right now, Indiana, they don't want a lick to do with it, man. They are out. They're totally, totally out. Not cool guys, not fun at all.
Weird.
No medical, nothing. You know, but the stoners, they showed up.
They persevere.
They persevered. And, you know, they got it done in the Midwest and Missouri, but not here.
Well, Indiana, we're hoping one day it becomes legal, so you can no longer be scared to live your life.
Yeah, we just want everyone here in Indiana to be feeling nice and safe and all that. We had a wonderful guy tonight selling our merch. This guy, his name was Ray, and he was very old. Mm-hmm. Elderly man. I mean, AARP looking ass.
Did he have a mask on?
What do you mean?
Like a medical mask?
Oh, no, he didn't.
Oh, because I saw an elderly gentleman when I was in the meet and greet. He had a mask on.
Yeah.
I was wondering if that was him.
No. Oh, an employee that had a mask on? No mask.
He was escorting people out of the building.
Oh, that's great. He's like, hey, listen, let me head you over here.
Just go this way.
I will be transporting every germ on my mask over to you and just be... No, he did not have a mask on, but God, he was old. And he was kind of, it was interesting because he was having a good old time. Because Beth and I make signs at every show that say, like, tip your tits off. And, you know, it's fun. Like, there's tits on there, you know, not real tits.
Wait,
like, they're drawn tits.
You make people tip, y'all? I'm telling Chelcie. Does Chelcie know you guys are... And even better, does the U.S. government know?
As far as I know, the U.S. government has absolutely no awareness about this. And I'd like to keep it that way. I don't need them prawning in on what I'm doing. I don't need them scooping in on what I'm doing.
No, for legal purposes, I'm going to say, yeah, they do know about it. It's reported on your W-10-9s.
Yep, it is. Yeah, for legal purposes on YouTube.com, I am letting everyone here know that... I'm letting everyone here know today that I have
Hey,
that is fun. I'm so glad that I pressed the right button. I was like,
Let's-
man, I hope I press it.
let's be clear, though. That's your soundboard. Whoa. Jesus Christ.
Everyone, everyone's talking about Travis Chelcie, trailer park trash Tammy Swift. They're talking about a lot of stuff. Everyone's talking about a lot of stuff today, guys. It's scary,
You're talking about it in the news?
Yeah, I was just gonna make like a stupid. Well, I realized that we didn't tell anyone like why we didn't do Slop City for a month, and I feel like the answer is this simple: we just couldn't make it. We just couldn't make it work. We're just busy bitches, dude.
We don't live in the same state.
No,
we are busy. We have other commitments. It's not just us either. We have Randy to get into the equation because
something going on with your dentures right now.
It's about to fall out.
Oh, okay. Because it
was falling out.
That is great that I can tell the sound now.
I mean, it's so irritating. There was
what, Libbie?
lodged under my flipper.
The fact that you said lodged under your flipper.
I got to put it back in, though. The lisp is too much.
Yeah. I did notice it. I'm really proud of myself. Because you've always said that about old people. You're like, oh, my God, I can tell their dentures are about to come out. And I'm like, I don't notice that. And just now, I'm sitting here.
It was flipping and flopping.
Next to my elderly friend, kind of.
Yep. And I look like I have lived on this couch for the past 4 years, the way I'm sitting. But that's okay, because I am at capacity. We're at 3 days. My body is already at capacity.
Oh, God, for sure. We bought this Omicron thing earlier today.
I need to turn it back on.
I haven't even put it on yet. My neck has been so fucked up, guys. I'm 30 has destroyed me. I've already told you guys that, but it's like there is stuff that's happening that is just
beyond your control.
Beyond your imagination. I mean, literally, my neck has a crick in it, and I've never even said the word crick until fucking today. Libbie was looking at me earlier today in our hotel room. I was sitting there just hanging out.
Naked on the bed, texting like she was a teenager.
Yeah. She walked in from the pool, and I was like, what are you doing? On the bed, just acting like a fucking angry teen.
No, when I first came in, it sounded like she was frying bacon in here.
I had Libbie. Okay, so we're at a Staybridge, and you got to understand, these hotels are nice, dude. There is a fucking full kitchen in this place. There is, we have a couch that we're just chilling on right now.
There's multiple ottomans in here. There's 3.
There's an ottoman right now that's just holding my underwear and my legging compartment, okay? There's a lot of room in this place. It's fucking nice. So I set up shop, okay? The few little frozen items I had in my little cooler in my pack. I had stuff in there to make smoothies that I brought from St. Louis, Missouri 4 days ago. And, they've been in my little cooler pack. A pack of berries from Aldi. Pack of chopped spinach from Aldi. Nice little bag. They were frozen.
Signature blend.
Signature medley.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Bogus. Yes.
So I've got all my nice things, in here. I start putting them away, and I was like so confident, like, God, all these frozen fruits and vegetables that I have in this cooler are going to stay frozen like ice. It's going to be a chiseled ice thing. I literally was like, everything's going to be cold as fuck. Spinach has melted through. It's thawed through. The berries as well. Everything. And it even says on the back, it's like, do not refreeze after thawed. What did I do?
That's a conspiracy. They just don't want you to throw it out and get more.
Well, I'm starting to think that because I looked at the spinach. I smelled it. I held it up inside of me and I said, smelled just like normal spinach. So what did I do this morning? I made a smoothie with all my things that were thawed and should not have been refrozen, but I did refreeze. And then I also made ice in there with God knows what kind of water. Turned on the water in this town at the fucking venue tonight, and it was brown.
Dookie brown.
Brown water.
I think it was just the basement. Because my water upstairs was clean and fresh.
Well, here's what I'll tell you. I let that water run in the bathroom the entire time I took a shit, and I was constipated.
And it was still brown?
Still brown. I wanted to tell them, but I was also like,
what are they going to do about it?
yeah, and also it's like, hasn't someone told them by, you know what I mean?
I mean, Brian Regan was there last night. You think he told somebody?
You're telling me that Brian Regan walked in there, washed his hands, and brown water came out, and then he was just like,
He goes, you too.
to the water.
Yep. Take luck. If you're not a Brian Regan fan, that's one of his famous bits.
Oh, yeah, I am a Brian Regan fan, but I didn't know the bit. What's the bit?
The bit is like, don't you hate it when your mouth just like spits stuff out before you can get it back in? Like when you go to the airport and the taxi driver drops you off and he says, have a nice flight. And then you say, you too. I mean, you too have a good flight. If you ever fly, have a nice flight. When you fly, have a nice flight.
Oh, God.
Of course, Brian does it masterfully.
Yeah, of course. I love him so
old.
much.
That's old. That's one of his like old bits. But
yeah.
and then he says, and then when you say stuff like, you mix up two words, you want to say like good luck and take care, and you say take luck, take the luck, take the luck, take the luck.
Oh, God. What a cool guy. Just a normal looking guy. Normal looking guy that looks like he's frying up a couple barbecue patties, you know? He does. He's almost got like that kind of gel frosted tips, you know?
He's all gray now, brother.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time we saw. Yeah,
Well,
we know Brian Regan pretty. No,
Well,
we
when we
don't. We met him once.
When we saw him, he comes out on the stage, he goes, all right, let's just talk about the hair. Like he got it out of the way right away.
Oh, yeah, because people hadn't seen him in a while,
Right.
wasn't it? Like they hadn't seen, I think he did a special like a few years ago, had regular colored hair, and then he comes out with this white motherfucking hair, and all these fucking old little Christian cronies are like, people be losing their minds when bitches' hair start graying.
They don't understand it. People don't understand. They're like, why would you allow that to happen?
It's like, what the fuck are you talking? My hair is graying at a rapid rate. I'm telling you, every single day I see a new gray hair coming. It's like I'll flip my hair and there's like, I mean, you see it the whole time. You don't, because you're like, it's not your fucking hair.
And I can't see up close.
Yeah.
That's another.
That is the worst part, I would say, about like being friends with you.
Is not seeing up close.
Is that you can't see up close, because I'll go to show you a meme and I want an instant reaction.
And I can't fucking see. I got to get my glasses.
Every time. And then I'll start explaining the meme to her so she doesn't have to grab her glasses.
How do you think I feel?
And then I'm mad that I started explaining it because I ruined it. By the time that you put the glasses on, you're already going.
Here's the deal. I had perfect eyesight.
Yeah.
Almost my entire life.
Yeah.
At one point, I thought about being a pilot.
Wow.
Yep.
How about that?
And I took a lot of pride in my vision, because I had 20/20 vision. And people would say, you have excellent vision. And
Yeah, and people would be saying stuff about it on the streets.
on the streets. And even when I went to the eye doctor and tried to fake my way into glasses,
Yeah.
he's like, no, you can see okay. And I'm like, I don't know. Is that an X?
He was like, no, you're perfect.
And touched my little tiny tits.
Nipples.
But
Just
then
kidding. Her
at
nipples are
40,
so big.
what happens is something with the cones in your eyes.
Not following.
It doesn't make sense, though, because you think the older you get, you won't be able to see far away.
Yeah.
I could read a book from here if you set it over there on that wall, and we do have an accent wall, by the way.
We do have an accent wall.
But you don't notice because the ceiling's so short.
Yeah, our ceiling's fucking pathetic compared to Chelsea's room downstairs. Chelcie and Beth are below us right now, and we walked into their room. These little fucking hookers. Vaulted fucking ceilings. I'm talking at least right now, I'm looking at a ceiling that's 10 feet max. You know, this is poor people shit. Not just poor people shit. This is
This is feature and host stuff.
you know, yeah, it's opener stuff. We're not headliners. I get it. I get why we got the 10-foot tall room. But we went into their room downstairs, and boy, it's crazy how just a vaulted ceiling will make a place feel so much bigger.
It just felt like there was such an elegant ambiance to it,
God.
too. And the lighting was real soft.
You see an accent wall, and that's why they call it an accent wall, because it really just like, boom.
Pops. We didn't even know we had one.
Yeah, that's how good our accent wall is. We just didn't even notice it. That's how you know you're straight fucking trash, okay? You're not ready to have an accent wall until you notice an accent wall. And that proved it for me because I've been talking about getting an accent wall in the house for years.
What color would you get?
Well, I wanted to get, a nice like Opal House wallpaper from Target or something like that because I love the Opal House brand. All of their shit is my motherfucking jam.
I have an Opal House sheet set.
Ooh.
Floral. Farted.
Nice.
It's really beautiful.
Oh my God, I've had an Opal House duvet. I've got an Opal House, fucking towel. Opal House pillowcases. Opal House this, Opal House that. I'm just so rich in Opal House.
The thing is you're incredibly rich.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm balling.
So when you go on stage and you talk about being poor, you're lying.
I'm really actually lying to everyone. When I'm telling you guys, hey, buy my merch, I'm sick, It's like, I'm not sick. No, I'm kidding. I'm poor. How
is your merch selling this year? Every time I turn around, I see another Hell Yeah Brother hat.
Good. I'm going to be selling those Hell Yeah Brother hats until, Hulk Hogan sues me.
Until he sends you a cease and desist?
I don't know if he can.
He doesn't own it. Remember, we looked it up?
Yeah. But it's like, can I own it? Like, allegedly I could.
You could. You can go online right now and get the copyright.
But do I want to be that person? Do I want to be that guy who tries to trademark Hell Yeah Brother? Do I want to be Benicio del Toro or whatever that Martin Shkreli? You know what I'm talking about? The guy who took the fucking PrEP pill or whatever, the HIV pill, and he jacked that shit up to 5 million %.
Yeah. Martin Kevorkian.
Martin Shkreli. Martin Scorvelli.
Martin Scorsese.
Yep. You ever heard of him? Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel L. Jackson, Margot Robbie. I was just naming people that have been in his
These are all Hollywood
movies. Elite. I think Martin Scorsese did Scorsese or Sazy.
You're asking me. I'm the biggest idiot. Oh, I jacked it up too high, but
I
it
am
feels good.
so mad that I don't have that on right now. I'm mad. We got what's that called? Show it to the class.
It's a TENS unit. So this is the controller, and there's 2 pads on my back right now just zapping me to life.
So, and I'm going to be experiencing this after we get done with this podcast. But, the way that it's zapping,
It has 5 different settings. So there's one that's supposed to feel like kneading.
Yep.
There's one that's supposed to feel like tapping, rubbing. I think I have it on the kneading one.
Okay. And so it's just basically shocking you and just...
It's activating, I think, those muscles. That's why you're not supposed to use it too much because you can actually get muscle fatigue from it.
Oh.
But I've pretty much sat here for 3 hours with it on.
Oh, dude, Libbie's had this thing on. We were literally at Target at 1:30 p.m. today. Had a show at 7, which means that we get to the venue at fucking 2 p.m., and she's setting up her little fucking Nintendo Switch controller, Omnicron, thing in the car and just put it on right when we got to the venue. She's been going strong on. Did you have it on while you were on stage?
No, I took it off because I didn't want to get zapped and then, be thrown. Because this one doesn't turn up as high as other ones I've had.
Thrown.
And it'll jar you. You could put it on your arm and turn it all the way up, some of these other ones, and your fucking fingers will go like... You'll have involuntary muscle things.
Really?
Because it's like, I don't know how it works, but it's zapping you.
You ever been shocked?
Yes.
Cool.
At Baskin-Robbins.
I think you did talk about
the
this.
fudge machine, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. And that was the one and only time. Never been shocked any other way?
A couple other times I don't remember, and it's never pleasant because it's like, it doesn't hurt, but it does.
Yeah, it feels like you're licking a battery.
It feels like your whole body is going.
Yeah, it's freaky. Oh, dude. At the bar I work at, there's a couple fucking outlets there, man.
I keep sticking forks into. I don't know why.
Dude, you won't believe it, but I just keep fucking putting all my hair in there. I get the hair wet from saliva in my mouth, and I shove my hair into there. It's crazy. I'm getting electrocuted constantly, and I don't get why.
Well,
I mean, I've gotten electrocuted by some of those outlets so many fucking times.
now you have to say it right, or you're going to be. Oh, I can see my eyeball in there. Electrocuted is if you get it and you die. Shocked is when you don't die. Do not spread misinformation, President Trump.
Yeah. Wait, really? Electrocuted is if you die?
I think if you get electrocuted, that includes dying. Shocked is when you get shocked and you don't die. I got to fact check myself.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because if you're saying that you say electrocuted and then that's it, that's the end all be all. Oh, buddy, little Bobby and his buddies were out hanging around and one of them got electrocuted. I wouldn't say, hey, they immediately died. That would be like saying like someone, okay, he got electrocuted. Great. He got fuck, I had it in my head before, but I smoked some weed and...
I have to say it in here. Does electrocution mean death? Oh, God. It's bringing up the worst things. Can you please look it up? Because...
Okay, I'm looking it up.
I can't see, dude.
She can't see. I mean, that is one thing that I'm not looking forward to. I am definitely not looking forward.
You have contacts, though.
I know, but that's what's so fucked up is that I am going to end up needing readers, still having it's going to be so confusing. I'm not going to know what to do or when to go. I'm just going to have to get LASIK.
Either get LASIK or get progressive lenses. Or can you get progressive contacts? Is that a thing?
Is that like the bifocals?
Yeah.
Oh, don't have internet.
Not connected to the internet.
IHG, one rewards, free Wi-Fi. Hey, shout out to Hotel Breakfasts. I do want to say that.
Did you have it?
Didn't have it here, but I did have it yesterday. Had some biscuits and gravy and nom nom nom. Mommy was pumping, if you know what I'm saying.
Pumping what? Milk? What are you talking about? Huh?
Hey, what are you talking about, man?
What do you mean?
Are you sure? You sure about that? You sure about that?
You sure about that?
Libbie and I were talking earlier today. Tim Robinson, like, I think you should leave. Just Tim Robinson as a comedian. I think he's one of the funniest people that's ever made comedy.
Hilarious.
I'm saying it right here, right now. Right here, right now.
Wrong song for this podcast.
I tried to get out. I turned it off.
Well, you fucked up everything.
You know how embarrassing it is to be using your fucking friend's Roadcaster that they use for their fucking podcast and then hit the wrong motherfucking song for your podcast?
Well,
I mean, that would be like me like playing the Joe Rogan Experience intro, which I don't even know what it is, okay? I hope it's a cool song. I hope it's like Eye of the Tiger.
It'd be embarrassing if you were on Joe Rogan and played the Storage podcast theme.
I get on Joe Rogan and I'm looking at him like, yeah, you dumb, stupid looking bitch.
Did you mean to play this? Oh, you feel
that
mystical.
shade. Oh, Oh, there's a woman in the place.
She was a fair maiden with locks of gold. She sat in her little barn and grew very old.
She grew a beard and then cut it off. She was a little maiden who had the hair, then cut it off.
She sold her beard down at the marketplace. All the men came around and plastered it to their own face.
Yum, yum, if you don't have hair, be a man and tape it on. Oh, God, I wish we were at a Renaissance.
Maybe you haven't gone through puberty yet, and you want to see what it's like to have a beard on your cleft.
Grab your friend, cut off his hair. Fill a bag with the hair. Take scotch tape or whatever gum / tar / sap you found from a tree. Put it all over your skin. Look for an apothecary man. I don't even know that.
But he might give you nightshades. Nightshades were deadly back in the day. They used them to poison, and sometimes it made them gay.
You may be worried, thinking, oh my God, I love eggplant parmesan. Eggplant is a nightshade. How will I survive? How will I survive?
How will she survive? How will she survive?
Get that.
Uh-oh. We turned the corner now. Everything got better when we realized that nightshade wasn't poisonous.
Oh my God, you think your skin is falling off, but you realize it's just leprosy and it's a part of life.
Jesus healed the lepers.
Jesus healed my mommy. Jesus healed my daddy. Jesus healed my Clippy.
Imagine the people next door.
Oh my God, they probably think we're sick. They've probably just been sitting here listening to us like,
They're having the weirdest conversation.
they're like, why are they singing like that for?
And then they hear me going. Wow.
I would love to have that song on when I'm like doing a quest or anything. You know, that's just a good song, just kind of a good soundtrack to have on while you're doing a bunch of heavy shit.
I agree. And what I did is I went on YouTube.
.com?
Free music. You know, they have music that you can use for your videos. And all you got to do is upload the license. You know, you pick like, oh, this is a song I used. Then they put it on there and it's free. And you don't get any copyright warnings.
How about that?
It's really incredible.
You know, I'm starting to wonder if my choir teacher in 7th grade had copyright to joy through the world, let her begin.
Didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're in Wabash, Indiana, there's going to be a show called Mutts Gone Nuts. And I haven't stopped thinking about it until I saw the sign for it yesterday. And it showed a couple of little dogs just jumping over things. So that looked pretty cool.
And that is what Libbie's going to be looking forward to this week. What I'm looking forward to in Wabash is the Marquette Women's Golf Key. It is not Marquette. Marquette is a high school in St. Louis, Missouri. I am a piece of shit.
Oh.
It was Manchester University.
Manchester University Golf Club?
These wonderful women, what I would assume was a mother-daughter duo.
Okay.
And when I say what I would assume, I know it for a fact.
Okay, I was going to say.
It's confirmed.
Maybe you shouldn't. Oh, God, Tina.
What?
There's videos on YouTube of Mutts Gone Nuts.
What do you mean?
That's cool. Can't wait to watch it.
Oh, the way you said it.
I got excited.
Oh, I was scared. I was like, oh, God, do we need to fuck someone up?
Mutt's gone nuts. Okay, so the Manchester women's golf, and it's sad that it has to be, we have to say women's
You
golf.
don't like it, kiss her ass.
Yeah. But unfortunately, we live in a society where it has to be said like that. Women's golf.
Yeah, listen, if you're a woman and you want to play on the golf team, you got to play on the women's team, okay? It's very cut and dry.
And very cutthroat.
It's cutthroat. It's so cutthroat.
Everybody knows that women who play golf wear those sexy little skirts to try to distract us from our game.
Here's what I got to say to you. Little golfer women. I want you to wear Bermuda shorts and a khaki polo exactly like me. That's what I want you to be doing. I want you to have a Margaritaville brand polo on.
Don't even think about coming in here with your golf clubs with pink on it.
I swear to God. If I see a golf bag, golf club, golf putter, golf ball, golf shirt, golf
Cleats.
water bottle, golf cleat, golf anything that's pink, you're out.
You're out of the country.
You're
club.
disqualified out of the country.
And if I see a golf club with one of those pink, puffy covers on the end of it to protect it, I'll lose my mind.
If I see anything that even resembles an Ugg boot, an Ugg pillow, an Ugg comforter set, an Ugg flip-flop, Ugg anything, I'm gonna lose it.
Don't even think about decorating up your little golf cart with anything pink.
If I see, the only kind of pink that I want to see in a golf cart is if you've got a nice salmon sticker. And I mean an actual Atlantic salmon, wild caught. That's all I want to see.
Or if you're wearing
A pink pussy.
Yeah, if you're wearing
I'm
your little
fine with
skirt,
that.
If you got your skirt on, you got your legs spread a little bit, and I see a lip that's pink, that's acceptable.
That is going to be just fine, and I have no problem getting me or one of my friends to come over there and lick that lip. I have absolutely no issue with any of that. And when I'm saying lick that lip, it would be to nudge it back into its proper place.
Original
Carcass. We will be putting that into the original sarcophagus, okay?
But yeah, everything else is equal, all right?
Sure.
If you're gonna
We got no problem if you want to play on our golf grass. Do we, Dan?
just all that other stuff, you know.
Oh, I got no problem.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If you're thinking about using a golf tee that's pink, you better not even think about it. You better go to fucking Cracker Barrel and the little game on the table that has a little
ignoramus.
Got the little
hot chicken
golf tees. You steal some of them because those are yellow and blue. Those are manly colors.
Yeah, the only kind of colors I want to see. I don't want to see any color other than orange, blue, everything but pink. If I see one pink, I'm out of here. You better not even think about coming in with a windbreaker that has a little tiny shade of pink, because if there's a teeny tiny shade of pink, I will call my concession supervisor, Linda, who is starkly against the color pink.
Yeah.
As a woman, and she has a pink pussy. I've seen it.
And don't even think about coming in. If you
think about coming in there and licking it,
don't do it.
If you were thinking about what? Sorry, Dan, I cut you off. I didn't mean to.
If you just said smoked pot and your eyes were a little red and pink, guess what? Get some Visine before you come in there, because we're not looking at pink eyes.
No. If you have actual pink eye, conjunctivitis, any type of thing like that, no, we don't want you anywhere near here, okay? And do you know why? It's because we have a few hibiscus flowers, and we really like the pink to pop on the golf green. And if we have any other kind of pink at all, throws it off, okay?
So yeah,
And also pink's gay.
Otherwise, you're welcome to play here at the country club.
Sure. And again, we will need you to get inside of the. Okay, guys.
Are you okay, Ron?
Sorry, had a Mitch McConnell moment.
Ronald has been suffering from early onset dementia.
All I'm thinking about right now is whose pussy I'm going to be eating after this PGA tournament.
For Christ. You ladies, you can go now. That's the end of the meeting. We just wanted to let you know what we thought about pink, and you're welcome anytime just by sticking by those few. It's kind of like having an HOA, but for the golf course.
Again, no pink, no nothing. That's it. We just want manly colors, manly men. Sorry, I think I went back on everything I just said. Whoa.
Wait, what?
Oh, God. This character's so confusing. He's so angry at everything.
They just don't want no pink on their golf course.
No, and I get that because, there is something annoying about it. It's like when I'm watching an NFL game and then it's like all these guys have pink on and stuff. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. You're annoying. Now you care about breast cancer?
So the ladies that came, they were from the Manchester Golf Club. Where were they from?
Manchester University.
Okay.
They're a golf team. It was a mom and daughter combo. Tara and Terry.
Whoa.
They're going to fucking lose it because I got their names right. I know. I couldn't stop thinking about it. She's like, yeah, I'm her mom, Terry. That's my daughter, Tara. And I was like, wow.
Hi, I'm Terry, and this is my daughter, Tara, and we love golf.
Hi, that's my husband, Terrence. I am Terry, and that's our daughter, Tara.
Do they listen to Slop City?
Yeah, they all do. They all listen to it. Well, they said they listened to it, and then the girls on the golf club team,
The golf club team.
Yeah, the golf club team. It's a really nice golf club. They all listen, in the locker room or something like that.
In the locker room?
Yeah, I think it's,
There are a lot of locker room stuff going on after a golf game?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even know you get to go into a locker room for golf. It makes sense that you would at a country club because they're always trying to push people to the pool. So you buy their snacks and everyone's kind of feeling horny and stuff.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. You ever been to a country club pool?
I've never been to a country club. What are you talking about? I'm not rich.
It's crazy, dude. I can't wait for you to go to your first country club.
Closest country club I've been to is by watching Dirty Dancing.
Closest country club I've been to is Country Kitchen. And that's a restaurant in middle of Missouri. We just heard a child talking out there, and I don't know why, but it literally scared
me.
It's because it's almost 1 a.m., and I just heard a little baby speaking out there. I mean, that was fucking scary,
It
dude.
made me think of that Nicole Kidman movie with the daughter. It was like, but I am your daughter. And she was 97 years old, a 97-year-old ghost.
Oh, you're talking about the others?
I am your daughter. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
my
what it
God.
sounded like.
Wait, what was the twist? Everyone was dead?
Nicole Kidman was dead, I think.
And her kids were alive? Or
I
were
think
they
were
old
all
women
dead
too?
But there was other people living in the house.
I knew immediately when I was watching that movie.
How?
No, well, I didn't tell you what I knew.
Oh.
I knew something was up because they're all too pale and Victorian looking.
Right.
You know what I mean? When you're in that big of a house and you're still that sick, it's like something's wrong. Why are you not out living, dude? When you live in a home that has 12 motherfucking bedrooms and 4 screened-in porches and you're still especially back then.
Especially if you're Nicole Kidman.
Especially if you're Nicole Kidman. What I'm saying is, listen, everyone who did women's suffrage before me, I'm not grateful for you. You should have done better.
Right?
I'm shitting on them. They were probably living in the worst fucking times of their life. I'm like, you should have just been happy.
You should have just worked harder.
Should have just been happy with what you got. I mean, you've got a really nice veranda. You've got a garden that you can take care of every single day. A ton of nightshades, all sorts of great little things in there. And instead, you're in here crying.
But it was probably fucking cold.
Oh, God. I bet it... Oh, in the houses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably was.
They probably just never could get warm.
Oh, God, they're just funneling.
Because, if they had those wood-burning stoves, the front of your body's cold, warm.
Yeah.
Although some of those rooms, we used to have fireplaces and stuff, and it would get fucking hot in there.
Oh, my God, dude. One time I was sitting next to a bonfire with my fucking homies, and the bottom of my shoes burned off. Just fucking chilling, hanging out at a bonfire.
Do you still have those shoes?
No, they're burned.
They burnt off?
Yeah. Next thing I knew, I was like, oh, I better be careful. I might lose a foot.
Next thing I knew, my feet were gone.
And next thing I knew, I looked down and I didn't have any fucking feet, man.
But through the power of Jesus Christ, we got Tina some new feet.
Mm-hmm. Libbie's wore like this new pair of shoes tonight on stage. And I mean, they were really bussing, dude. It was like a nice pair of New Balances.
Whoa, they were nice.
Kind of black, kind of a purple combo and all that. And looked cool. Looked cool as fuck. Couldn't stick the landing with them though. They weren't good. They weren't comfy.
I wore them 3 nights in a row on stage.
Mm-hmm. Did you just burp up barbecue?
No, but the one I did about 20 minutes ago was. It even surpassed, and I don't know how, it surpassed the steak and shake in my stomach, went over that, and then came up.
When you've got a meal prior to a meal that's on top, so let's imagine this, okay? I'm eating. Here's what we did earlier. We're eating barbecue. Barbecue's up here. Then we ate steak and shake. Steak and shake went on top. Barbecue's down here.
Next layer.
It's like a double layer cake. Ever heard of one?
Mm-hmm. I have.
Like a club sandwich. And then that meal down there is finding a way to come up and surpass the other meal for a burp. That's a strong meal.
We were burping up barbecue for hours, and it scared me.
Dude, I literally was thinking, I'm like, something is wrong with me. I was so fucking relieved to hear that you were burping it up. I was like selling merch, getting shit together, and just burping up brisket and like barbecue sauce.
That barbecue sauce was nasty, though.
Oh, you didn't like the barbecue sauce?
None of them.
You tried every single one?
One of them was so spicy, and I was like, whoa.
I had like some sweet ones. I had Alabama one. I love the vinegar mustardy ones. But that's just where I'm at now in my life. Like my tongue needs that kind of taste. I need a strong, vinegary, malty. I
like a vinegary malty, but I don't know. I just wasn't feeling those sauces. There was something in them that was too much.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have a good old time with one barbecue sauce, but to be honest, regular barbecue sauce today just doesn't really cut it for me.
You give me a bottle of Malls, I'll eat it.
Ooh, you like Malls. That's got a kick.
What's that other one?
Malls is a Kansas City barbecue.
What's the one everybody uses in St. Louis?
Pappy's, or Sweet Baby Ray's.
Oh.
Sweet Baby Ray's.
You give me some Sweet Baby Ray's, I'll pour it down my throat hole.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting. Sweet Baby Ray's to me is like, it's always just been the most generic, most boring one. Mm-hmm. Malls has a nice kick. That is
Mall
you though.
It. Remember the commercials?
No.
They would sing, but then at the end they'd go, Mall it.
Ooh.
So basically what they're saying is like maul your meat.
Yeah, sure. They're trying to say like really get in there and start just
maul it.
Malls barbecue, that was so fucking cool when we were growing up too in Kansas City because it was like a Kansas City thing and it added a little kick to it and oh God, we all loved it. We always had malls in the Dybal house.
All right, we're going to listen.
Did you know that my little brother is trying to pronounce our last name the wrong way? Did I tell you that?
You did.
Okay, good. Called him yesterday. Heard it again on his voicemail. He was like, hey, this is Anton Dybal. What the fuck?
All right.
A fire's a fire, a grill's a grill. The things that need a culinary thrill is what you do when you barbecue. You gotta maul it. Spread that great sauce on. Come on and maul it. Sizzle that flavor in. And when you maul it, appetites go wild.
Whoa, yeah!
Your barbecue, maul it, maul it. 5 fantastic flavors.
Oh,
Maul it.
Holy fuck.
that got me so fucking hard, dude, for my childhood.
That was a good commercial.
You gotta maul it. Maul it.
They've got, I mean, basically you're going from like alto to soprano.
The whole choir was
It
singing.
goes down here.
What you wanna maul it?
Ooh, baby, they fucking loved it. And they all look so old. People loved having those weird bowl cuts, you know?
Oh, man, in the 80s, it's like, if you had a bowl cut, fuck.
Oh, my God.
And I think it was all because of that one ice
Demi
skater,
Moore?
Dorothy Hamill.
Oh, for Dorothy Hamill.
Get on the Google and look up Dorothy Hamill.
I mean, as a figure skater, it's a bit embarrassing that, like, I don't remember this.
Maybe she was a swimmer. I don't remember. Dorothy Hamill.
No, she's got short-ass hair. God, motherfuckers love those short haircuts.
Well, that wasn't her in the 80s, was it?
I don't know. I mean, I think Dorothy Hamill was, like, from the 40s.
Huh?
Oh, here she is. Oh, look at her. Where's the pic? Where's the pic? No. Yeah. Like that? Is that the kind of hair you're talking about?
I don't think so.
We're talking about the kind of hair that looks almost like a mushroom bob. And it's like, looking at that hair for her, it looks adorable. And I had bangs constantly when I was a kid.
There's her on the Today Show back in the day.
Wow, that's a mushroom bob. I thought this one was, this photo right here.
That's more just a regular everyday. But everybody wanted the damn Dorothy Hamill haircut.
Oh, God. People love the fucking bob, man. Svetlana had one. Not Svetlana Tammy Bangs. My mom, Svetlana. She had a fucking bob. Oh, man. The little bob. I mean, literally just at the bottom, it looked like you were like a mushroom cap. It was like a little mushroom, and it was just wrapped around your little head.
It was a nice haircut, bro.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everyone loved it.
I mean, there's been some epic bowl cuts. There was a kid on Family Ties who had one of the greatest bowl cuts. There was another kid on a show called 8 is Enough. Incredible.
8 is Enough?
8 is Enough.
Oh, is that about the children?
Yeah.
They had 8 children.
8 is Enough. And, of course, he was a little rascal. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Look up that kid. 8 is Enough.
8 is Enough. Is that after or before the Brady Bunch?
I'm starting to think that I have dementia, because when you get dementia, you remember real old weird stuff. Who would remember a show called 8 is Enough?
Well, 1977. When were you born?
74.
Oh, my God, dude. These people literally look like they've been dead for 40 years. 8 is enough.
Is there a kid with the bowl cut?
I'm looking. I mean, the family is just massive.
Well, there was 8 of them.
Oh, is that the kid you're talking about? This little kid right here? That looks like an onion. That's how you know you got a bad fucking bowl cut, dude, is when your hair straight up looks like a fucking onion.
But
It's like,
it's so weird because back in the day when you saw that, it doesn't look like it looks now. You're like, God damn, that's a cool ass haircut. It's what's so weird to me, fashion and stuff.
oh my God. I mean, I would get a bowl cut like as a bit. There's no way that I would ever get a bowl cut haircut and be like, yeah, it's flattering.
Well,
My head is shaped like an egg.
have you ever seen Atsuko's hair?
Who the fuck's Otsko?
Atsuko is a comedian. I believe she is Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
She's got a perfect bowl cut.
Yes. I know exactly who Otsko is, and she's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
she's grand.
Oh, God, she is the one person I will say that bowl cut looks fucking incredible on.
Does.
It just complements her face. It does. Everything about it is perfect. The way the bangs go, like they just perfectly. I can't have stuff like that because, like I said, I have an actual egg head. I was literally looking at my head today. I was trying to like push it down to like get my hair really tight. And I was like, that's an egg. It's an actual egg. If I was to shave my head and have no hair on my head, I promise.
Well,
There's a part here that's flat too.
Yeah, doesn't everybody have that?
No, Libby.
Is
It's
it because
different.
our parents just left us on our heads?
Oh, yeah. You think my parents didn't leave me on my head? You're out of your fucking mind.
Well,
And I'm not hating on them.
so were you looking in the mirror and you were going like this to yourself in the mirror?
Yeah.
That's what you made it sound like you did. And if you did, that's weird.
That's 100% what I did. I was looking at myself like this in the mirror. Yeah. I was looking at the mirror just like this, and I was looking at my head, and I was going. And then I went.
Would it help if I took a large forehead challenge picture?
Oh, my God. Nothing more upsetting in this world than the large forehead challenge. Can you believe Doja Cat was doing it too?
It's so funny. Did she caption it large forehead contest? I hope not, because I came up with that.
No. She didn't
Challenge
caption it
thing.
large forehead challenge. No, she didn't. I mean, you, and that, after we did the large forehead challenge, you know, as a joke, all of us, this was me earlier today too in the mirror going, 1,
Stop
2,
it.
3, 4, and I was like, oh my God, I can get to 5. And I was like, I have a 5 head. Isn't that like the ultimate burn, dude?
I mean,
I was just itching my scalp so hard that I forgot what I looked like, which is how people with bowl cuts act. Like, you know, other
do you
than
mean?
Atsuko. But like, I just was itching my head and my malt psoriasis so deep that I was like, I started to look like salad fingers.
oh shit, that's an old reference.
Yeah,
God damn.
yeah, bitch. What you know about salad fingers? Trying to
Barbara,
get spooky
don't
up in
forget
here.
our crayons.
Barbara, I got crayons. I was at Savers at the thrift shop, which, I mean, you know, y'all know, love thrifting. So I was at Savers before I left for tour. Last week, I was there getting a bunch of fucking random shit because I just love that place. Have you ever been to that thrift store?
I think maybe once.
It's fucking good. I mean, they've just got so much fun shit there. And I got a, like, crocheted fucking, like, mid-century blanket there for $6. When you go to a ton of thrift shops and, like, if you're getting, like, a nice Afghan or whatever, they're $40 fucking dollars. So the fact I got it for $6 was just amazing.
Well, that's why they call it savers.
Because you're just saving. All you got to
are
do is put
saving.
your phone number in, get hooked up to the loyalty rewards points, and you're at a thrift shop. Zazazoo. It's for profit. That's what they do, though. They don't give a fuck. And you know what? I don't care because I got 40 markers at Savers for $2.99. 40 incredible
Did you test them out?
colored markers. Yeah. Oh, I already tested them out. At home, I had a coloring book. Someone got me when I turned 30. It was a cute coloring book, and it like said things like, yeah, you're old, bitch, on the inside. Just a bunch of old people jokes. And I started coloring in it, and
Well,
just wasn't the kind of art that I was looking for.
when I was at Target today, I thought to myself, I need to go look at coloring books, and I forgot.
Bummer. If we stop at like a Love's or anything this week, we can stop at one. But I am really, really set on getting a Disney coloring book because that is the epitome of just niceness to me. Like being able to get a Disney coloring book and like, oh God, I would love to have like one that's got everyone, you know, Ariel, Sebastian, Simba, Mufasa, Belle, and you know, that demon.
The Beast.
Oh yeah, the beast.
I like a coloring book with a big, thick black line. you know?
Yeah.
I don't like it when it's like they make that little line. I like a big line for a child.
Yeah, so that you know where you need to stay in color.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand that. So,
Ooh, Jesus. Whoa.
Yep. We're going to be doing a lot of coloring this trip. Just like we always say, guys. We always shoot big on crafts. Do we ever do them?
Nope.
No, not really, but yay. We're having a good time talking about it, okay?
Man, the first tour that I did where we had the RV, I brought Legos, crayons, coloring books, so much stuff, never even used it.
Isn't it crazy to think, like, the first tour we went on, I brought, like, 4 suitcases. And now I have, like, 1 large suitcase. I'm like, I don't even fucking need any of this, dude. I wear the same stinky undies. I wear the same shit over and over again.
I have enough underwear, but everything else I keep wearing over and over, and I don't give a fuck.
No, we don't give a fuck anymore, dudes.
Do you think Motley Crue changes their fucking clothes every day?
Yeah,
No.
dude. You want to get all up in Nikki Sixx's nutsack? No, you don't, because he's not wearing the right stuff.
Yeah.
So,
If we're going to portray that we're living a rock star lifestyle, we're going to actually live it, not, you know, we're road dogs, all right? We're not just faking it out here.
yeah, you think we're not rock stars? I mean, look at me. One of my socks is literally half on and half off. The bottom of my foot's probably yellow from all the sweat.
From all the psoriasis.
From all the malt psoriasis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant to say yeah.
Oops.
Fucking moron. Yeah, you little whore. Yeah.
Oh, miss those. All right, honeys. Well, we need to get to sleep so that we can fucking get up and do another day at tour tomorrow.
Do another day.
But
that's what we do.
you know, we're just getting up, doing the next thing, you know, and you know, we just hope our baby come back to us every night, you know. That's all we can hope for, is that our baby comes back to us.
And if he don't, it's just like a bird. If he don't come back, he wasn't meant to be.
Mm-mm.
If you set them free and they fly away and go fuck somebody else, that ain't on you, baby. That's on somebody else.
No, if you love someone, let them go.
But if you let him go and he comes back, that means his wings is clipped. That means you got him forever, baby.
Yeah, it means his wings is clipped and he needs you to take care of him and lift him up, because his wings cannot lift him up anymore. So that is when you need to step in and really get your strength training up, because you have got a lot of lifting to do. Mm-hmm. And you need to be ready for that kind of lifting, you know. Earlier today, me as a semi-fit man with I wouldn't say a six-pack. I'd say more of a stomach.
Yeah.
More just a stomach than anything. Just a regular old stomach. Earlier today, I tried to squat something, and boy, howdy, it was heavy. And, you know, I had to say out loud to myself, lift with your legs and not your back. Lift with your legs and not your back. And guess what? Hallelujah, Jesus Christ. Amen. Praise be. I was able to lift that box. Not with my back, but with my legs. So
are you trying to say you're comparing that to lifting your loved one?
I'm trying to lift my loved one up, just like, yes, exactly. So,
well, what I do, I tend to just, you know, tell my loved ones, you know, you're sick, you need me, you can't live without me. If you leave me, I'm going to,
sure.
You know, that word I'm not going to say. And then they tend to stay around, you know, a little bit longer than they would if I wouldn't say that.
Absolutely. Something fun that I like to do every now and then is to do the whole, like, oh, you need me because you're pregnant with my baby, you know. And I always love fooling them, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff a little pillow in their stomach and say,
like,
hey, you're pregnant.
They're like, well, I am pregnant.
And I'm like, hey, what's that? You know, I put an entire jar of Rocky Road ice cream into the toilet before they went in there. And I say, oh, my God, that looks like a baby. And then next thing you know, me and Cassandra together for about 4 years, you know.
And then sometimes I use that Rocky Road trick too, but I'll say, oh my God, looks like you got diarrhea again. Can't leave.
Yeah, that's good.
Come look at this, honey. Got nuts and marshmallows.
Oh my God, baby, you're not going to believe this.
Baby, you can't leave. You got diarrhea. You've got plum diarrhea.
Baby, get back here. Come here. There's something on your pants. I think it's a little bit of diarrhea. Could you imagine just casually saying that to someone? Come here, you got a little diarrhea on your pants.
Hey, come here, baby, come here. I know we're fighting and everything, and I just want to say I understand if you leave, but you got a little bit of diarrhea on your. Let me taste it.
Diarrhea with these fingers. To say it with these fingers.
A little bit of diarrhea.
Oh, come here. Come on. Come on. Come here.
That's why you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day or Memorial Day, because you got diarrhea, baby. You got to stay at least till Memorial Day.
Exactly. You know what I say. I say don't wear white after Valentine's Day. Because, I mean, pretty much that whole time, I'm going to be eating, doing whatever I want, you know? So.
Yeah, you can leave if you want, baby. Just wouldn't. I mean, if you want to leave with diarrhea on your white pants, go ahead. Don't say I didn't warn you, though.
Oh, baby, you said you were going over to Linda's? Huh. Well.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Linda moved. Linda moved towns. She clear plumb moved towns.
She clear plumb. Baby, listen, I don't know how to clear plumb tell you this straight or not, but I don't think you ain't going anywhere tonight. 'Cause looks like there's a little diarrhea down there. These 3 fingers.
Oh, wait a minute. There's somebody calling. Hello? Oh, Linda, you moved? Okay, I'll let her know. Yeah, Linda moved.
Okay.
She's gone.
Okay. All right, baby. Well, I got something to tell you. Before you go on out with your buddies tonight and do your little fantasy football and hang out with your little friends and trying to be getting all chummy with all those not teenagers, excuse me, that was perverted. I'm calling them teenagers because 24-year-olds are teenagers to me, okay? Because I'm a 69-year-old woman. I'm an old woman, and I got you one thing and one thing only to tell you. Every single night this week when you've been out making out with your little friends, you had a little diarrhea on your pants. So, you have a good night, baby.
And the shower be here when you want it.
The wife goes.
Oh, I know what song we need. Fuck, man. I didn't even think of this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slop City Podcast, where we are cruising down the streets of Lafayette.
Cruising down the streets of Indiana. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cruising. Cruising down the streets of Indiana. Guys, we've had a great time rocking with you tonight here in Slop City Podcast 8A. And I'm trying to spell ranch out in numbers like you would do into a calculator if you're trying to write boobs to you and your buddy. Love y'all.
And cut. And goodbye.
You dumb, super looking bitch.